Have you ever felt like fear stopping you from doing the things that you know in your heart you're supposed to do? Sometimes it's fear, sometimes insecurity. There are so many reasons that stops us from doing what we're supposed to do. Well, let me tell you a story. A few weeks ago, I was singing in a Martin Luther King Jr. celebration choir, and we had our rehearsal on a Saturday morning. And while I was there, one of the worship leaders comes up and he shares with the group that he's going to lead worship, but he has to sit down because he has a problem in his leg. Well, we started worshiping the Lord, and one of the songs said, "I believe you're my healer. I believe you are all I need." At that moment, when we were singing those words, God told me, "Andre, at the end of the rehearsal, I want you to go down, talk to that person, and just pray for his leg, and just pray for healing." Pray for healing. Me? In the middle of 200 people? I'm the one who has to pray for healing? Seriously? Those were the questions that started rising in my heart, and my English is not that good. I don't know the person. It's gonna be very awkward. What if he doesn't want me to pray for his leg? So many things. And from the time that the Lord spoke to me until the end of the rehearsal, it was 30 minutes. And I was singing, but inside in my heart, I was just debating with the Lord. This is not possible. I'm not the most qualified person to do this. There are pastors here and they could do this. Why are you asking me to do it? So from the moment when the Lord spoke to my heart until the end of the rehearsal, I raised barriers, I raised questions, concerns, and all kinds of doubts came into my mind. And at the end of that rehearsal, I didn't do what the Lord told me to do. So the question that I raise is, what would have happened if I would be obedient? I don't have an answer, and probably I'll never have an answer. But I want to share this because we might have someone in the room that can relate to what I'm talking about. And I want to let you know it's not worth it not to obey. That drive home, I thought I was in my comfort zone when I decided not to do it, but that comfort zone was the most uncomfortable thing in my life. Think about that. How crazy it is to think that we are in our comfort zone and then to feel so uncomfortable. Well, I'm sharing this because I've decided not to let fear, doubts, insecurities determine what the Lord has for me. And I've decided that I'm not going to waste any more opportunities thinking about me when the Lord is calling me to think about others.